Welcome guys, Justa guy here, back to another episode of Sevtech. Did a little bit off camera, obviously. I grinded out some chest materials here. I have a chest right here for no reason, but by the way, that's the ship pickup. I had to move things because I had another accident, obviously. This stuff all blew up and it got rid of that chest that was right near the exit again. So I extended it out a little further. I went off to get dirt and fill this hole in. It's not full, it's just like a thin covering over it, so if it blows up again, I'll be deep into a hole. I made a bunch of barrels like I was going to. Unfortunately, they're not as good as I thought. I don't know what hurt me. Oh, it's a little cactus plant. Probably a rose bush. Fortunately, I got rid of my bone thing because that's something else I was going to show you guys. As you can see, yeah, it's just a hollow. But it was a really deep hole. I mean, after a couple creepers, it got bad. It's actually now sort of a mob trap, which actually is nice. Just because every mob that's down there can't be a mob that spawns up here. But yeah, so I was working on things over here and I blew up again, so I filled it in. The other thing I was working on is these barrels. I actually built a shaft all the way to the top so I could get rainwater in here easier. Originally I had all these clay pipes on that barrel, thinking, hey, I could store a bunch of rainwater because each one of these pipes holds like an extra 4 buckets. But unfortunately, if you have a clay extension pipe on top of a barrel, it doesn't collect rainwater, or at least over the 2 or 3 days of rain that I let AFK and collect, it got no water. The ones outside though got water. It's not a lot though. Like over the entire period of rain that it had, it only got like 700 millibuckets of water or so. It seems to be like a random chance per rain tick because not all the buckets filled at the same time either. But so it's like less than a bucket of water per rainstorm. And that was the bone sword. It's just a sharpened bone, a bone, and a stick. So I have a stone. I have a sword now. I don't know if it's any good, but I moved on from the sharpened bone stick. But yeah, see, like these, I don't think a single one of these has even a full bucket of water yet, despite being here for like 2 days of rain. And you can't really tell. I think it's like at 500 millibuckets it shows up in there. Before that you can't even tell if it's any in there at all. But if you get a bladder and you pick it up, you can look at the bladder and it'll tell you. So let's see. Oh, so this one does have a full bucket. I just know the first day I looked, it was only like 783 millibuckets for a full day of rain. So maybe it's like a random chance per tick that it gets water, and that one day was just bad. But I was watching the buckets. Exciting, let me tell you. And a couple of them filled up with water faster than others, so it was definitely interesting. But yeah, like I said, I was trying to get automated water so I don't have to run all the way to a river biome or something to get water. But like I said, unfortunately the water that comes down, if there's a clay bucket extension on there, doesn't work. So I just have one in here now. I didn't want to do too many because I'm not sure if it's safe. It might cause monsters like see you through this little crack and explode is my worry. But I'm gonna need a lot of water to make leather, because to make it salted hide it takes water, and then to take the dried hide into leather it takes more water. So it's a lot of water, and you have no infinite water source. A lot of spiders. But other than that, I've also... It's something. Oh yeah, I grinded up all the stuff, which took a while because you have to hold it or tap it every couple seconds for a long time to get all the dyes out of my inventory. And then I also grinded up a bunch of bark into resin to make this hide. And one of the other things I found out was on hide, you know, I had all those sheep pelts and stuff like that, and I couldn't do anything with them. But apparently, one of the recipes is, there we go. Take any pelt and it turns it into various hides. So like a sheep pelt gave you 3, and it takes 5 rabbit or 4 rabbit pies to just make 1. So, but yeah, depending on the animal, you get more hide for that. So that's something like 40 hides now. So I have enough hides to not worry about leather too much. So that's all the water I got. Unfortunately, I don't know of a way to tell how much is in here. I'll have to see a second if holding shift works, because I know it does tell you the inventory numbers of a lot of things. Shut my door, so to speak. Okay, that was 2 days worth of rain, and it barely filled 1 barrel. So no, yeah, I can't tell how much is in a bucket of water. There's no indicator other than the visual, which if I could see the top of that, I could tell, I guess. And this is a barrel lid. It doesn't seem to have much of a use. If you put it on there, you can't get anything in or out. I don't know if that's a point to it. But let's get rid of my wheat. I had some wheat around here somewhere. Oh well, that's fine. Whatever. But yeah, here's resin? Yeah. The resin, and then I can take this dried hide, some water. Where's my... Oh, get another one of these. I'm struggling to make leather, but I keep getting all these leather hide armors. That's funny. So water. And if you hover it over, it'll tell you how much it is, and that's how I knew it had like 700 in the bucket, or in the barrel. Because this will tell you how many millibuckets. And it's 1,000 for a full thing. And you can't craft with it if it's less than a full thing. So the dried hide, and then the resin. And we get wet tanned hide. Then we dry this, and it's quote unquote done. So it's like a 3-step process. You gotta make it in the rawhide, then salt and water it, and then resin and water it, and then dry it a 3rd time or whatever. And considering how they did water in this, it's kind of a pain for leather, you know. But one of the major things you can get from leather is leather straps and leads and stuff, which will let me get to horsepower, I guess. It's one of the major things listed under leather. But yeah, so I got these going. I have another one over here now. And I can work on that off camera because it's going to take a lot of time to get a decent amount of leather. But the other thing I was working on, obviously, was these hoppers, which was one of those major reasons I went out into the middle of nowhere to get string. And I can make these now. And you can actually, oops, I'm out of planks. I do have more. Just need to get an empty inventory slot. I wish there was a way, I don't think, no, you can't push 1 or whatever to dump things in your inventory. It just selects that hotbar. We're working on... Okay, we already got the rock. Okay, so these wooden hoppers, if they're anything like the other wooden hoppers, shift. That just gives you burn time. It they let you put like 1 item in at a time. And I don't really have any use for a hopper just yet. The only thing I really use that needs to be automated is this, and I can't put this under there without it burning. But there is that Mega Hopper, or Hopper Mark II, that was taking the cobwebs that I needed, which was string and sticks, which I can do. And I better get this off. I was going to use this, but so sticks and string. I had a bunch of it. Please don't tell me it was in the chest that blew up. Oh no, okay. No, it was. Wow. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I guess it was in this chest right here that blew up. Unless it's in my inventory and I just didn't notice it. Of course not. So, string. I do believe we can get it from wool. That was one of the major things I was doing. Yeah, you need 3 cotton just to get string. What else we got? Fleece and shears. Fleece. Okay, and that multi-tool thing. Okay, that works. So I have a couple fleeces. Or, yeah, I think that's what's called. I really wish I knew what happened to my string. So I only have, I'd like to say, yeah, 3 cotton, exactly. I did plant some outside, but it grows really slowly. Like, it's basically like any other plant, and you only get 1 cotton at a time. And it takes 3 of them, so. But I guess we'll do this. Why not make some more? And the work blade. 1 string, yes. Aren't we special? We'll make a bunch of that, even though I might need the fleece for something else, but who cares? I lost 20 some string to a creeper, I guess. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll make 4 cobwebs. I don't know if I need that many. I think it was like that, and then a thing in every corner. Oops. Oh well, we can have 5 there. Isn't this crafting fun, guys? I was hoping to get beyond Stone Age. Okay, that just looks weird. I gotta be honest. Like a little giant snowflake. Okay, so now it's this thing, that thing, and I think bark. Yeah, bark all around it. Well, a hopper shape anyway. I don't think I got enough bark. Well, I don't necessarily need 3 of these yet. Yeah. Well, I do have eggs. Well, I have enough for 2. That's good enough. I mean, who even knows what I need it for yet? But we have finished one of the things. So this thing, 4-slot hopper. So it's basically normal hopper except it burns, which, you know, is fun. Flame grilled whopper. Works as a fire source for basic automation. So this takes a shark tooth, unfortunately, which I have not seen any sharks. I've only been in rivers. And charcoal dust, which is charcoal in a grinder. I'm not sure I've ever tried that yet. I didn't know I could even make charcoal. Oh wait, I got the light coal thing. Gray charcoal. I don't know if that... Yeah, that might be it. So we got charcoal then. Dust. Wow, it takes a while. I noticed with the resin and stuff it took... Whoa! I can grind... So that's okay. The charcoal block turns into charcoal, and then, wow, okay, that's a 2-step process. Wow, you get quite a bit of it though, because you get 8 coal dust per charcoal. You get 4 charcoal per coal block. That's pretty good. Won't ever need more of this again if I can, you know, figure a reason to have some. Other than that grill that I can't make because I don't have shark teeth. So I'm thinking we might go on an expedition to find shark teeth soon. So let's see what else we got to finish. Enter the Darklands, this is what we got that thing for. And we got the leads, a tent. We can get the totem things. And we can get an automatic bed, which would be nice. I mean, a bed in general. Just to stay out of freaking day-night cycles would be nice. Huh. I can make a heater eventually after this thing. So let's see. Kind of forgot what I was thinking of. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah, the bed, the TP was the easier one, right? Because the other one took something I didn't have. Or is it just the leather that held me back? So this one's just leather and sticks. 5 of them, unfortunately. And this one is leather and thatch. Which is dry thatching. Which I'm not entirely sure I get. So it's wet thatched, fresh thatching. So wherever I get thatch, it makes all this stuff. I'm not sure what plant it is out there that makes thatch. I've not been able to identify what it is. I got these hoppers that I wanted to do something with, but I have no idea what. You know, this thing might be useful. So, oh, I can't pick that up just by shifting it. If you hold shift with an empty hand on a lot of things in this mod, you can pick them up like the barrels and chests. And it keeps the items that are in there, so that's nice. So, let's try this. Pickaxe. That was a bad idea. I mean, I need to be down here, but I kind of need a chest first. Well, I need to get... That's an axe. That's bone. There we go. Okay, so... Chest. I had... This one just has a freaking piece of hay in it. There we go, okay. Need to get an empty hand. I can just chop it up, why not? Well, string, we'll get out of there, okay. This might make my wood chopping a little easier. See if this works. See if we got Stone Age technology upgraded a little bit. Let's put that there for now. Oak wood. Oak. Get off. And then chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Come on. Unfortunately, it goes into my own inventory. Nope. Yeah, unfortunately that hopper doesn't work through the chopping block. I was hoping I could do that. Huh. Oh, I know what it is. I mean, it actually does. It doesn't pick up through that, I guess. But what the problem is it doesn't work with these chests, I don't think. Come on. Or at least not that way. Let's try this. You want it to face the right way, I guess. Be picky. Okay, whoops. Oh man. Oh, this was just wood, why not? Okay, so. Did I put it in there? Give me that. Okay. Where's my hopper thing? Or the whopper, rather. Okay, so that should lead into there now. Yes, okay, so it just couldn't be on top of it. That's cool. Unfortunately, I'm still not sure it goes through. No, it does not go through the chopping block. That's sad. But I do I figured out the little mechanics a little bit, I guess. So unfortunately though, this is useless. And we'll put this here, I guess, because we messed up the stone floor. Oh well, that'll be nice. Look down a little bit. So I'm thinking well, there's things you can do with barrels where you can put stuff in them to make water into mud and stuff like that. But I don't know if I have that level of technology yet. Keep messing that up. Did I just ruin it? Oh, there it is. There we go. But I'm not gonna worry about that now. Going to get I got a bunch of fishies. Although my nutrition is heavily slanted towards meat. But not gonna worry about it. Gonna put my chest back down and clear out my inventory, and then we're gonna go look for sharks. Unfortunately, I have not seen any oceans, I don't think. I'll put that there, why not? Put that back there. My bladder can go here, I guess. The flint can get out of my inventory. It's actually very important I still have flint. Just because I have no other means of getting a work tool. Because you can't make bone work tools, the things that make strip trees or bark and stuff. Or turn hides into raw hides. So I still need flint for now, because the next one up is like steel or something. I guess that's it? I thought I had another one of wheat. String. Get rid of my string so I don't lose it. Whatever. And anything else? I keep the rocks. Get rid of this, I guess. Bones, not much of a point. Oh, I was going to show you the ground resin. Oh, I already did, I think. My sword back. And we'll fix our 2 axes, so we only have 1. And I guess we're ready to go out into the Netherlands. Let's see. So, there's a lot of water over here, but it's still a river. I was gonna try east, I guess. I went west mostly last time. It's probably almost dark, but what can I do? I can't afford TP yet. That's like hours of grinding leather. I need 5 of them. I gotta get 2 buckets of water, so oops. I wanna go east. That's on the other side of my mountain here. I also need to find a villager that'll trade me the technology to make farmland. That's a thing. And then I don't think it's so much as the technologies. I just get a block of farmland, which is retarded. But I also need that, and then I also need a shark tooth if I can. So either another village. I'm gonna take some berries because I'm really bad on nutrition right now. I'm low on grain, but I can't do much about it. I just don't have the resources to make bread and stuff, because that takes dough and takes water, and I don't really need ink sacks just yet. I do need clay. I don't know if this is clay. Oh, it's sand. I missed the little tooltip that tells you what you're looking at. It's hard enough to tell the difference between a lot of things in vanilla Minecraft, especially underwater. But this maybe thatch. Let's see what that was. It was nothing. Just dirt, but I mean the plant didn't count as anything. Or you need special shears or something to cut it. I will need a lot of clay. I used all the clay I had to make the 3 extension barrels. And unfortunately, it's only in the bottom of riverbeds, and I had a lot of trouble getting it the first time around. Something following me? Oh, I'm holding a carrot. I forgot about that. And you know, the funny thing is I can actually pick them up if I have an empty hand and hold shift. That's funny, I was eating carrots and I tracked a bunch of pigs. So this looks like an ocean. I don't think the ocean, the F3 thing even tells me what biome I'm in. No. Chunk. I just get the chunk numbers and some other things. I've ran into a piranha before, but that's about it for aquatic bad guys. And they were actually pretty dangerous because they're small, little hard to hit things in the water, as you can imagine. Actually, I better put some food in my offhand, just so I don't die in a freaky moment of stupidity. A cool tree. Like a sakura tree with a striped bark. So, sand. I wonder if this has the coral, or is that how the coral looks? Because I thought it looked more like terracotta with like bright colored stuff before. I haven't seen it really because I stopped playing Minecraft right as the water update came out. And I just got my computer to start playing again. So is this really just a river? I thought it was an ocean. It's so big. You know, the funny thing is I got this little book, right, which makes finding things a lot easier. Unless I die, because I'll lose the book if I die, and I have to rely on the death compass all over again to find myself. I like how all these water places have these really cool islands. These would be a really common feature in the world creation. Funny how much of a big difference that realistic button makes. Like, if anything, I've seen a lot of water and a lot of rivers, which, you know, is realistic for the most part. But I've... uh-oh. I'd almost say the sword does less damage than the sharpened stick. 4 hearts. I think, oh, I guess it was like 3.5 to 6. But it's faster, I guess. And it has a swipe to it, I guess. Oh, wow. Big mountain in the distance. I probably should turn up my rendering distance. Well, that's a lot of pigs. But I don't need meat so much. But yeah, see, my nutrition is okay on fruit. Was ate it once in a while. But my grain is really bad. The only source of grain I've had that can eat is rice. And it's like a 0.5 thing of grain. So almost nighttime. Still haven't even found a ocean, let alone a shark. The only thing about turning your render distance up is you can see things, but they're not close enough to be mapped, so that can cause issues. You think it was mapped, but it wasn't. If I run fast enough, can I beat the sun? Or in this case, the moon. Not a lot of bushes out here. Oh, it's a big ravine. Ooh, that's pretty, the lava. And I think I found the ocean. Is it on the other side of this hill? Ooh. The thing is without the ores or anything, that big ravine doesn't mean anything. But I do like the lava. Fortunately, I have no real means to carry it. That was like barley or whatever I got before. An owl? A wild owl. That's pretty cool. It makes a noise too. I'm sure I could tame it if I had a certain food, but I have no idea. It's not a vanilla monster, so I don't really know anything about it. Okay, so this isn't an ocean. I don't know what is. Of course, hunting in the ocean for sharks at night, probably not the brightest idea. I'm sure this episode's already getting kind of long because I spent so much time inside my base trying to explain things. It's funny, I spent maybe 3 to 4 hours grinding out, I don't know what these are, but I'm picking them up. Go look at it real quick. Bushes out of nowhere. Pitcher plant. I don't know where I got that either. But I better get out of the water before I drown. Weird how it was floating on the water out of nowhere. Okay, so this is big and deep. I'm not sure exactly where a shark would spawn. I mean, I thought river biomes would work. Uh-oh. That was a fish. Uh-oh. Thing just sort of froze there for a second. I didn't have this kind of trouble with World of Dragons. I mean, this game does have way more mods. But every once in a while the whole screen will just pause for like a half a second and then continue. And I mean, I doubt it's my computer. I did go a little overly crazy at... Oh, that's sand. Uh-oh. Was I drowning or was that something hurt me? No, I was drowning. I want to eat my beetroot. Trying to eat vegetables and fruits when I'm not in combat. So, I still haven't seen a shark. And I'm pretty far. I mean, it's kind of slow because I'm going mostly through water. I've been going straight east. How long do I have to go to hit an ocean? Okay. That's a lot of wolves. I'm gonna go around. Oh, and the water ends. I don't know why all these wolves are angry all the time. Before I had, when I got my pet wolf, they were white to begin with, and you know they didn't hate me. These guys hate me. Raw wolf meat. Yeah, sometimes they're not gonna be happy if I hold that out to them. Let's yeah, not what I wanted to do. I want to eat my fish. I guess I'm not hungry. I thought I would be after taking that much damage. So let's are these regular wolves? Yes, yes, he's a friendly wolf. So okay, that's good. We're no longer into those steppe wolves. But do I have a bone? Yes, I have a bone. Bones are good. Get our dog back. I already made him love me, and it took 2 bones. That's crazy. Stand up. And then there was another one I'd like to say. Come on. Aha. Yes. We have 2 dogs. We could have 3. Oh no, that's... Yeah, we could have 3. But we're out of bones, sorry. And you can't charm them with... Oh, there was raw mutton. They killed a thing. So we're in the middle of nowhere. But we got 2 doggies. They look exactly the same though. I thought there was a little bit of variety of their colors. But that's cool. That might be the highlight screenshot of the episode unless I find sharks. I haven't found any clay. I'm not really looking too hard for clay because that'd be like checking every little block underwater. Because I swear clay and sand look an awful lot alike. It used to be just both be... I mean that sand's fine, but there's like a darker sand it seems. And I don't have the super technology of a sign or a potion of night vision. And that's a lot of monsters. Something really bright over there though. I don't know if there's like a luminescent plant or what. You know, every time I swim by a squid I always think it has really sharp looking teeth, but it doesn't even do any damage to you. It looks like it should be a dangerous monster. Hello, sheepy. I need some more wool because I had a string accident. Kill them. Go doggies. Come on. Did I leave a dog behind? I only see one. Oh, there we go. That's one thing you have to worry about, is if you accidentally sit them, you'll never find them again. Wow, I found a mushroom biome. Whatever these are, they're just falling out of nowhere. Whoa. Oh man. I did not even see the creeper or hear them. But we do have the death compass. Like always, I'm here in the middle of nowhere. But it was pretty easy. I was going straight east for the most part. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end the episode here. Oh, I should have showed you my little jumpy thing. I mean, I haven't died in a while. I didn't spawn in the exact spot that I normally do. Oh well. I normally spawn like, it's like anywhere within these 4 chunks that you can spawn. And when I spawn up there, I just jump into my little pool of water. There's so many plants in this game. Just clog up your inventory. But I like my little house now with the trees and all the lights. It's really easy to see it now. Funny. Spiders only bother you in the darkness, but I guess if they see you while it's dark, even if it turns light, they still bother you. Why did I get flint from dirt? That is so weird. I didn't get the dirt from it either. Like I couldn't put my block down, so I had to take one away. I didn't get a dirt block from that one either. Is this like coarse dirt or something? That's so weird. Oh, I know what it is. I don't know. I thought maybe it was because I think it got stuck somewhere down there. Weird though, I got flint from dirt. I didn't even know that was possible. Unless it's retextured in the mod pack from gravel, so the natural chance from gravel's still there. But yeah guys, I'm gonna end the episode here. It's already been a while. Didn't really get anything too much done, but I did do some progress with the barrels, and I experimented with the rain. Found out that these pipes to the ceiling don't gather water, unfortunately. And got a hopper that can't do anything through what I wanted it for, and other semi-useless stuff. But we did progress down a few of these, and the leather one's just a thing at a time. Same with the teepee. The other ones are going to be a while, but we're getting there. Seems like mostly we just got the Darkland and the trade. Oh yeah, the freaking strainer was one of the things I was working on. The river strainer or something like that. Which, yeah, that was what took the Whopper Mark II. I remember I was making that for a reason. So I can make this, and I will next episode. Because this strainer gets clay occasionally, 25% chance, which is nice. I don't necessarily need the stone or the sticks so much. And then this one gives dirt, gravel, and a shark tooth occasionally, so that might be an easier way for me to get shark teeth. The dense one is dark wood sticks. So oh no, I can take any stick. And a dense net, which is 6 things of string. So what's this? Just a net. Oh, it's 3. So yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna need string, which means I'll probably need to get that wool I got off my dead body. But we'll probably hopefully make a strainer next episode. So that's it. Catch you later, guys. Just a guy signing out or whatever.